Hey guys, what's up? Kris Krohn here. I am outside this haunted house and I want to know, does paranormal activity increase the value of real estate or drop it? Come on. I've got my super high-tech equipment here and I got my plasma gun. Honestly, I hope I don't run into anything crazy, but I just gotta know, is this thing haunted? I wonder if I can get in here. Oh! I don't know if you can, oh my gosh, did you see that? Did you see that in the window? I swear I just saw somebody.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. Yeah. It's one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
I love me a good haunted house. And you know, there's enough of them in the world today that it's worth actually making a video and helping you understand a haunted house or a house that people think is haunted. What does it actually do to the value of that real estate? Does it actually drive it up in value? Does it actually drive it down? Today, I'm gonna share with you the truth about that, and I'm gonna share with you how you could actually cash in on the best kind of real estate, haunted or not. Now, for you to really understand what a haunted house does in terms of real estate values, you've got to understand a specialized word in real estate. It's called stigmatized property. Stigmatized property is property that buyers or tenants may shun for reasons that are unrelated to its physical condition or features. So a haunting, a poltergeist could certainly do that, but it also applies to things like, did someone die in the house? Was someone murdered? Was this place used as a meth lab?
Good try of sneaking a meth-contaminated property past the buyer. I mean, could have been a good deal for you.
Anything that creates something for the local rumor mill where people maybe have a negative feeling towards that particular property, that can decrease its value, and that is called stigmatized property. California realtor Randall Bell says that stigmatized property can sell for 10 to 25% less than non-stigmatized real estate, because perception is everything with stigmatized properties. This is why when he consults on places where there are rumors of cultic murders or satanic rites, he effectively treats them as if there's real. He does go on to say that it doesn't matter whether they are real or not. If the perception or the belief in the community is that it is real, that's truth. And that can drop your property $50,000, $100,000 or more. Gosh, this place looks plenty creepy. Why do people even think ghosts exist in the first place? I'm gonna give you my theory. Jeez, I think there's a lot of people that believe that our bodies are inhabited by spirits, and when the body dies, spirit gets left behind. And if it doesn't go to the light, then maybe it's gonna haunt the place where it died. I've owned a lot of real estate over the years, and can I tell you, I was exploring this one house, I picked it up at like a 90% discount. Dude, it looked plenty freaky like this. Oh, check this out. I don't know what's back there, but something probably dead. Dude, I had bought this property and I found this dead maggoty cat on the ground, totally freaked me out and I jumped. Oh my gosh. I did not see that. Check that out. Oh my gosh. Oh. Would not be surprised if that cat spirit is still haunting that house. Pause. I just paused the video because I wanted to share with you how you could earn $100,000 of free real estate mentoring with me for life. All you have to do is click the link below, share a bunch of my YouTube videos, and it's going to enter you into a contest. At the end of the week, I'm selecting the winner. And the winner gets to have me as a real estate mentor for life. And it could be you. So click the link, do that, and then get back to the program. All right. Need to make sure that I'm up on my tetanus shot, my rabies shot. Ooh. I don't think we want to go back here. I gotta check this out. I'm definitely picking up something. No,
I'm definitely picking up something. It's over here. There is something over here that is really unsettling.
What do we got over here? Now, check it out. You might think that this video is a joke, but here's what you need to know. Real estate law has changed through the ages because of freaking ghosts, paranormal, whether you believe or not. Check out this story. In 1989, a man purchased a large Victorian house in Nyack, New York, before learning about local stories of Revolution-era ghosts inhabiting the place. He demanded to be released from the contract as the realtor had not disclosed the house's reputation for being haunted. The buyer noted that he didn't himself believe in ghosts, but was concerned about the effect on the property value. Well, guess what? The case eventually went to trial and later on to an appeal. And finally, in 1991, in a joke-laced ruling that quoted Ghostbusters, "Who you gonna call?" The court agreed with the purchaser. As the house had been possessed by poltergeists, it couldn't be said to be unoccupied. Real estate law in the state changed as a result, requiring disclosure of the house's haunted nature. Now, you may have no intention of buying a haunted property, or maybe you're watching because you want to make sure you can avoid one or just understand what can happen to property values, as I'm about to tell you about. But Zillow went on to share something super fascinating. Many states have statutes that say property facts that could cause stigma or psychological impact need not be disclosed. Dude, that's janky. Are you kidding me? I think that if a property has a stigma, that has to be disclosed. But that's not all true in all 50 states, so buyer beware. Zillow goes on in this article to actually say that we have 4 states inside the US that have real estate law that pertains to paranormal activity. Check this out. The first state that talks about haunting as it pertains to real estate is New York. In New York State, courts will rescind a home sale if the seller creates and perpetuates a reputation that the house is haunted, and then takes unfair advantage of a buyer's ignorance of the home's ghostly reputation. For example, let's say that you owned a house in New York and you had ghost hunters come through, and then you made piles of money on it, but then later decided, hey, I'm gonna sell this house. If you do not disclose that house's reputation, or that it has that haunting effect, or if you've used it for money, the state of New York could make that home sale vanish. When it comes to real estate, it's really important to check out every nook and cranny. For example, in the state of New Jersey, let's just say that you experience paranormal activity in a house, you actually don't have to disclose it unless asked by the buyer. Oof. You know, Massachusetts and Minnesota, they both talk about paranormal activity in their real estate law, but they specifically say that if you've experienced it, you're protected and you don't have to disclose it. Minnesota, what are you hiding? Nice little feature of toxic sludge. You know, not all hauntings hurt the prices of real estate. In fact, there's some famous real estate, their hauntings have actually boosted their values. Check out this report from Forbes. Franklin Castle is now worth $260,000. Kimball Castle, almost $900,000. You've heard of Amityville House, $1.15 million. And don't forget the Surgeon's House, $1.2 million. The LaLaurie House, $2.3 million. And don't forget the White House, $110 million. In fact, it's rumored that many people have seen the ghost or spirit of Abraham Lincoln walking those halls.
Emancipate this!
The Economist actually came out with a super fascinating article. They wanted to know what actually happens around the world to stigmatized real estate or haunted real estate. How does it affect the price of the home itself? But how does it affect the real estate right next door? Check this out. They said that the place that actually experienced murder actually decreased over 35% in value. Hanging, almost 30%. Other suicides, just over 20%. And if someone decided to leap from a window and jump to their death, that could ruin that real estate value by as much as 17%. But this is what was fascinating. If you were on the same floor of, let's say, an apartment building where this took place, you would still experience some level of decrease in value, but not as much. Or even if you were on the same block as a house down the street that experienced that, it's also going to affect your home value in a negative way. On the other hand, the UK recently produced a study. They wanted to know the same thing. They said, for us, we're gonna take a look at some of the most popular haunted areas, and we're gonna compare those areas to the other real estate in the area and find out, did prices actually go up or drop? And if you look at the graph, in some places, the values decreased a little bit together. Sometimes they increased. Honestly, super inconclusive. I'm led to believe that most of the UK is actually haunted. Do you ever feel like spying on your neighbors? You know, see if they're maybe like hiding a dead body in the basement or something?
It's hard to see through here. That's difficult. What is in there?
What is that? What's up? You know, I gotta be honest, I've never really been a fan of risky real estate. I mean, really, even though Kris spelled backwards as risk, why take unnecessary risks? For me, I've always believed in investing in real estate where you can get consistent returns. I don't like the creative stuff that's out there. Oh my gosh, this house, it sits so beautifully on the hill and there's only one triplex and there's something unique about it, or it has a story of a haunting. Man, for me, just make me my 20, 30% on my money every single year. I've done it 4,500 times. And if you'd like to check in on my last $1 billion and see how you can get a piece of the action, click the link below. I got a free book that'll actually show you my secrets, how I do it, and how you can do it too. You know, my last several thousand deals have no stigma attached. Click the link below, get a copy, and learn how to do real estate investing the right way. By the way, you wanna know what is scarier than a haunted house? Tenants not paying rent. And guess what the president just enacted? The eviction moratorium. Check out this video, get educated. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.